Well, here we are. Bees are starting to move in on the flow frames. Hopefully you can see them down in there. So that's pretty good. If you can see the side, there was a couple poking their heads in there just before, but they're starting to prepare the cells and getting things ready. So last time this all happened, nothing really happened up here, but now I've moved all the brood up. Great advantage is that now they're going to turn all of this, as I said in my other video, all of this brood will hatch, and when it hatches they'll replace it with nectar. I think there is actually some in there already, some of those cells. You see down in there glistening in the bottom of those cells is some nectar, which I'll probably be using to help feed the bees anyway, but they'll be filling that with nectar. Because obviously this is the top of the hives. The queen generally doesn't come up this high, but the nurse bees stay up here and help with the others, and as the babies hatch, well, they become nurse bees, so then they stay up here and help the other bees and they help their sisters. It's pretty cool. So it's about 3 days after I put that up in there, and we're starting to get activity in these flow frames, which is awesome. It'll still be quite a few weeks off before anything happens, because they have to seal them all up with wax first, and then once they've sealed them all with wax and propolis, they'll then start using them and filling them with nectar, which they'll dehydrate and then turn that into honey. It's fascinating, wonderful little creatures. For those who aren't aware, you have a queen who lays all the eggs, and she can lay both fertilised, which become workers, which are all female, or she can lay unfertilised eggs, which become drones, or the boys. So you have 3 types of bees. You have the queen, and you have the workers, and they're all either sisters or half-sisters, depending on who the queen's mated with. So you can actually have different colour bees in your hive, depending on how many bees the queen is mated with when she goes on her mating flight. And the little furry grey ones, I don't know if you can see any there, I'm just scanning over the top. But if there's any little furry grey ones, they're usually the newly hatched brood. And the ones that are darker, not always, but without a lot of hair on them, are usually the older workers. I just think it's cool being able to watch them all through these side windows. Oops, a bit too close there, sorry about that. There's a little bit of condensation in there, that's why it's a little bit blurry on some of that, so I do apologise. Anyway, just thought you'd like to have a bit of a look in there and see what's going on. So it's been, like I said, about 3 days when we did this on Saturday, it's now Tuesday. Oh yeah, pretty cool. Put all the covers back on. Hopefully I won't get in their flight path, because they'll get very upset with me. They generally do get upset with me. They always get upset with their beekeepers. So yeah, so I still haven't had a good look at the bottom yet as to why I was getting bees in my bottom tray, but I will get to that, sort it out, and I will eventually change it out. So I only put this on just to stop all the bees from dying, all the issues that I was having. There's still a few bees on my lemon tree, but not many. You can see they've gone through it. Most of the flowers are gone now. But, bees certainly had fun on that. Lemon and lime have popped up with flowers, so maybe they'll go on there in the next few days. Oh yeah, there's one over there now I can actually see. I'm getting close enough. Oh, don't know if you can see her there. So I may get oranges and mandarins this year as well. That's pretty cool. Of course, the bees that go out and forage are actually the oldest bees. Generally what happens is when they're out foraging, if they get beyond the point that they can't fly anymore and they pass away, it's usually what happens, they pass away from the hive, so they don't die in the hive. It does happen from time to time they die in the hive, but generally they fly away from the hive, including if they have diseases or anything wrong with them. They generally sacrifice themselves rather than infect the rest of the colony. So I'm not going around the front because they're a little bit busy around there. I might be able to shoot around the other side and have a look. It's only a short video in the afternoon. Yeah, we can get around here without getting stung a bit. There we are, a little bit of the landing board. Couple there fanning, cleaning. Looks like they're all clean. Most of them are actually cleaning by the looks of it. They're cleaning the landing board, licking the board and keeping it clean. It's part of their jobs. It's a couple of slightly darker bees there, so it could be half sisters or sisters, you never know. But, yeah, so it's pretty cool. Sitting there cleaning. Pollen coming in. It's pretty late in the afternoon actually. It's around 5, or past 5 of an afternoon, so it's getting pretty late here. So give it another hour or so and they'll all be home. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching guys. Only a short one today, but just thought you might be interested in having a look at that. Who knows, on the weekend we might get in there and have another look and see what they're up to. Till next time, thanks again. Bye for now.